Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going on a journey not across space, but through time. Over the next 50 years, our skies will host some breathtaking and rare cosmic events. From eclipses to comets, planetary alignments to supermoons, there's a lot to look forward to. So let's take a look at what's coming up in the night sky, events that might just be worth planning your future vacations around. Let's start with something truly epic, the total solar eclipse of 2027. On August 2nd of that year, a solar eclipse will pass over North Africa, and it's being called the eclipse of the century. Why? Because the totality when the sun is completely covered by the moon will last a staggering 6 minutes and 23 seconds. That's the longest total eclipse visible on land between 1991 and 2114. Places like Luxor, Egypt will fall right in the path of totality, and given the region's typically clear skies in August, it's practically a guaranteed show. Imagine watching the sky darken over the ancient temples of Egypt, with the sun disappearing behind the moon. Pure magic. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience that skywatchers and eclipse chasers are already planning trips for. Just a few years later, in 2031, another sky spectacle is expected, this time not a blackout, but a light show. The Leonid Meteor shower, which peaks every November, might put on an extra dazzling display that year. Why? Because the comet that creates the Leonids, Temple Tuttle, will be at its closest approach to the sun. When Earth passes through its dense trail of debris, we could witness a meteor storm, not just a shower. That means potentially over 1,000 meteors per hour. These Leonids are some of the fastest meteors known, streaking across the sky at speeds of up to 44 miles per second. If the prediction holds, this storm could rival those legendary displays from the 1800s that left people staring up in awe and maybe a little fear. Now here's something that will take your breath away, not because it moves fast, but because of how rare it is. In 2040, on September 8th, we'll witness a planetary alignment. 5 bright planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn, will line up together in the evening sky. A delicate crescent moon will float just beneath them, making the view even more surreal. The last time something like this happened was in 1186, that's over 800 years ago. The planets will appear close together, fitting within a small portion of the sky, making it look like the solar system is huddling up for a cosmic family photo. It will be tricky to spot from the northern hemisphere due to twilight, but southern hemisphere viewers will have a better shot at this celestial meetup. Moving on to something a bit more familiar, but still stunning, we're talking about the moon. Specifically, the biggest supermoon of the 21st century. Mark December 6, 2052 on your calendars. That night, the full moon will be the closest to Earth it will be for the entire century, just 221,472 miles away. That might sound far, but in space terms, it's practically next door. Supermoons appear about 14% larger and significantly brighter than the average full moon. So if you love moon photography or just want to feel a little more connected to the cosmos, this is the night to step outside and look up. And speaking of cosmic celebrities, let's talk about Halley's Comet. You've probably heard of it, maybe your parents or grandparents saw it back in 1986. It swings by Earth once every 75 or so years, and its next appearance is due in 2061. This time, it's expected to be much brighter than it was during its last visit, mainly because Earth and the comet will be on the same side of the sun. Back in the 80s, it caused a lot of excitement and a fair bit of panic because people misunderstood what was in its tail. This time around, it'll likely be a joyful celebration of science and space. And remember, if you miss it in 2061, you'll have to wait until around 2134 to see it again. And finally, in 2065, something subtle but incredibly rare will happen. Venus will transit in front of Jupiter. Essentially, from our point of view on Earth, Venus will appear to cross directly in front of the gas giant. It's a type of planetary transit, and while it won't be visible without special equipment due to its proximity to the sun, it's still an astronomically significant event. The last time anything like this was viewable was way back in 1818. Even though it won't light up the sky like a meteor storm or eclipse, it's It's a reminder of how dynamic and ever-changing our solar system really is. So there you have it, 6 extraordinary events over the next 50 years. The sky is always telling a story. And sometimes it gives us something to look forward to, something rare, something unforgettable. If you enjoyed this journey through time and space, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow skywatchers. And let me know in the comments which of these events are you most excited to see.